Good morning. In this video, we will analyze a very important topic discussed in the column Kerala economy. It's about the utilization of resources. It's about the exploitation of resources. It's about the optimum. It's about the optimum exploitation. It's more than utilization. It's about optimum utilization of possibilities and resources. And how, why, what. We have discussed all these things and we have considered all the aspects and we have considered all the possibilities. The column Kerala economy and the videos giving introduction to the column in both English and Malayalam, all attached below this video. And in this video, we will discuss the theme blue economy. It's about sea, it's about water. We have discussed it briefly in another video which is attached along with this video. Here, we have to consider all the different aspects, the economic, social and political aspects. We have briefly discussed the very same thing related to the Reservation port and how and what are the possibilities, what are new avenues that it provides. And here, we are considering it in a political sense. The fisher folk in Kerala, the fish resources, fish part of the diet, all these indicate a healthy society. Fish no longer is part of a healthy diet due to some of the so-called medical explanations. You can call it explanations because the kind of toxic chemicals that has been used and the kind of prominence or the prominence given to exports and how the sheer business nature of this fish industry has decayed our diet, which were making fish no longer the safest diet. All this we have analyzed, and there it is part of the health. In another aspect, the blue economy, the sea resources, the trawling bans, the kind of opening of borders, the international arrangements, the shipyards, the technologies used in catching, how this is in this having a clash with the notion of green economics. All these are different aspects which need to be discussed separately, differently, and all these are unique aspects which need the experts to make opinions. But what is the most disappointing thing is that all these issues, the challenges, the crisis, the possibilities, the expansion, and the global market for fish products from Kerala, the rising significance of sea and oceans as transport routes, the need to decongest roads. This has never got converted into something that has changed or something that has positively affected the lives of fishermen. The fishermen in Kerala, they usually enter the fray of global headlines just for the either for the kind of strikes or the hartals they conduct, or for the religious conversion happened there. Religious conversions from Hinduism to Christianity usually is an indicator of caste system, or rather it indicates the deprived who seek asylum. So there lies the first issue. Here is a deprived section in society, just like we talk about farmers who serve a lot but get a very few. In fact, nothing. What are the ways? It's about raising the voice. It's about politicization, or rather, political bargaining. Political bargaining is considered to be the last option in democracy, because in democracy you have numerous other ways to get your rights, to get your due. But sadly, whether it's a case of religion, whether it's a case of caste, whether it's a case of labor rights, you need to be politically organized, you need to be politically homogeneous to be to get heard. So in that scenario, the economic independence of fisher folk, their sensitivity to natural calamities, has never made them a political power. And that is where the issue starts. In Kerala, especially a democratic society like Kerala, but sadly demands you to be politically organized, politically mobilized to get your voices heard. You need listeners, you need people who empathize, if not sympathize. For that, sadly, you need to be politically organized. But will that be sufficient? From the issues that farmers face, you have to understand that being politically organized doesn't actually grant you what you want, especially when political parties do intrude in these political organizations. So, the next best alternative is reservation. The essence of reservation is participation. Reservation, we have discussed in many videos, many columns. Reservation is the essence of empowerment, or the empowerment is the essence of reservation. You are lifting someone who has been denied space, and it is providing space. It's not something that you donate. It's something that you. It's a kind of giving away rights. It's not donation. It's not something that is mercy. It's something that is right, and that is the issue. So when a particular seats, more than 2 or 3 seats, are reserved for fisher folks, and when true fishermen, true members of fisher folk community represent them, their issues, their crisis gets more space. But the labor unions in Kerala, with a majestic past, but right now has leaders who are nothing less than political invertebrates. So to avoid that, it is reservation that is the only option. Maybe political parties try to hijack it. Still, it is a very powerful option, which when you analyze, you will realize that it is the most pragmatic option, because it is a lack of political space, it is a lack of political opportunities that has denied the due rights. As we told before, it's an export industry, it's a green diet, it's a green economy. A safe, vibrant sea is the essence of export, is the essence of trade, and is the essence of development. With sea routes gaining prominence, with Colombo ports and the Chinese interventions creating strategic issues, we have to realize that there is a community who wants their due, who, just like the farmers, are food suppliers who have been sidelined for their lack of political mobilization. As we told before, this could be diluted, this could turn out to be a mockery of democracy. Still, it is a possibility. Reserving a few seats where the fisher folk community have their say, or rather, which is adjacent to where they live, that can create an impact in the way politicians take up an issue. When they take up an issue, when they truly engage in that issue, they need to protect the rights of people who directly involved in food creation. And that creates a big impact. It affects, or it positively influences each and every aspect of this blue economy. Because we are talking about Virinam, we are talking about container transshipment terminals, and we need people who live beside, or the fisher folk who are part of our economy, more dignity. And more than dignity, it's about space. When your voices, when your issues reverberate in the society, it makes an impact. Because even if it is very sad, even if it is a disturbing reality, to be politically empowered is the last and final resort of a person who wants his due, who wants what he deserves. In that sense, we need to have a constitutional outlook, or a political outlook, or a strategic invention from experts, political experts and strategists on how we can materialize this, how we can empower a community that is contributing too much to the socio-economic well-being of a society. It's time to raise the voice. It's time to raise the hands. Thank you.